Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
Loveline.
Yeah, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew's board-certified physician. Takes medicine specialist. He'll come to your school for a nickel, kiddies. If you've got one. If you got a nickel, he's got the time.
Even free.
Even free. I think a nickel.
No, this was free.
You got to figure you got to cover some travel expenses. You just got back from where?
North Dakota.
North Dakota. Beautiful this time of year over there.
Fascinating.
And have you done much traveling over the last 2 weeks or so?
Give or take 15,000 miles.
That's right. All right. Well, you must really hate your family.
No, it's the medical school graduation season. I'm doing an SC on Sunday, and Irvine after that, and North Dakota yesterday.
What is your fear? What do you think will happen if you just stop? What do you think is going to happen? You know what I mean? What do you think will happen to you if you just stop?
It's not a matter of just stopping. It's a matter of enjoying what I'm doing so much for fear that it will just stop, really. Because why would I do graduation speeches unless I really enjoyed it?
Well, I mean, fear was a good word in there. I think you have this feeling like you got to make hay while the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the sun never sets. And so you're just making hay all goddamn day, all week, all month, and then that turns into years, and then that turns into decades.
But at least I'm enjoying it. I really am.
You're enjoying not doing it. That's where your real enjoyment comes.
I got to tell you something. I can't believe I get to do the things I get to do.
I know, but you're doing too much of them. Settle down, would you?
Well, the part of it is I accept things like a year in advance.
How do you really know what you want to do and don't want to do if it's all sort of driven by fear anyway?
It's not right now.
All right, scaredy cat. Andrea.
Yeah.
You're 14.
Yeah, I actually have talked to you guys before.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys remember, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. My question is I have a third nipple, and I kind of like it. Not really. How many times can you find a girl with a third nipple?
Well, a lot of people have those things. They look just like moles. Is yours actually developed like a full nipple?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's right under
the breast.
Yeah.
It's in the nipple line. That's what that's called.
You have like two lines of nipples?
Right, like dogs have lines of nipples.
Right.
Humans have that too when they're getting started.
Nice.
Usually if you have something real developed like that, usually there'll be even another one below that. You have like a fourth?
Not really.
Look down below the second developed one and see if there isn't like a mole.
Like a little bump.
There you go.
I don't think it is.
No, I bet that's it.
All right. And when you pee, do you lift your leg or do you sit down on the toilet?
Squat.
You squat.
No, I sit down.
I see.
I'm normal.
Okay. And so you enjoy this.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I have nothing, problem with it. But my boyfriend, he's kind of like not liking the idea that I have any. And I mean, he really loves
How old is your boyfriend?
He's 15.
Huh.
Wow. I had not seen 3 nipples total at the age of 15. You know what I mean?
Much less 3 on the same person.
Much less on one woman, yeah. And how developed is this nipple? If you just saw a picture of it without anything around it, would you know it was a nipple?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right. And you enjoy it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's attention.
Do you wear a bra and a half? How does that work?
No, I just wear a regular bra, and I mean, sometimes, certain bras get in the way, but,
yeah.
That's not the problem, really.
It's not on the breast, though. It's under it, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. How are your breasts?
They're fine.
Yeah, this is just for me, for later,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I'm... You know what's bizarre about Andrea? Andrea's 14. 14-year-old girls, if they're not wearing the right brand of jeans, feel like they want to stay home that day from school or move to a different country. They're so conscious about being different. Blending in, standing out, whatever it is. Here's someone with 3 nipples, which, by the way, this is something to be a little uncomfortable about.
She just.
I mean, I don't. It's not our job to try to make people feel uncomfortable. But
no.
If someone told me, "Hey, I got 3 nipples, I'm feeling uncomfortable," I'd say, "Hey, you got a right to feel uncomfortable."
But she sort of got this feeling about her that, hey, compared to what else going on in my life, it's no big deal. And number 2, she's got a 15-year-old boyfriend directing her to have surgery. Think about that temerity.
Do you think that do you think that she is overcompensating? You know how when people go, they're never in the middle. It's like either I want to kill myself because of my 3rd nipple, or I'm going to build a float for it.
Right,
and I'm going to bring it right down Main Street.
Right.
Both feel a little unhealthy to me.
Yeah.
Let me just ask Andrea one more time. Andrea?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're overcompensating a little with your love of your 3rd nipple?
Well, not really. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard because, I mean, I love my boyfriend to death, and I mean, but it's like if I get it taken away, then it's kind of like saying, I really do care about like what other people think about me, and which I don't.
Well, you do. You do.
But she doesn't.
Yeah, it's both ways.
Yeah, but you do. Yeah. Everyone does.
So what do you think I should do? I mean,
you shouldn't do anything your boyfriend wants you to do just because he wants you to.
Is that thing hooked up, that nipple?
I might produce a little something,
Huh? Hey, Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
Is it hooked up, or is it just like one of those half kegs they stick to the wall at the German restaurants?
How does she know? Unless she's been pregnant.
I don't know. I mean, when you feel it, do you get a sensation?
Well, sort of. I mean, like, he's tried to, play with it a couple of times. I mean, I don't get, it's like I get the same kick, like if you're doing it to, any of the other 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it is just as sensitive as the other 2?
Well, pretty much, but, I mean...
Okay, listen, you got 3 nipples. One is the superfluous 3rd one, which is not in the same place at all the other. Does it feel like the other ones? One more time. Andrea, yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I don't know. I don't know answer her. Ryan?
Yeah.
You're 25?
Yep.
What's up?
I got a big problem on my hands that I need you guys to help out here. Been married the last 3 years. I'm totally, in love with my wife, committed. But I've been seeing someone in the last 6 months. I know you guys probably that's ridiculous.
No, I don't know. I know. Your wife is she's your life. She's your everything.
Right.
And then there's other bitch you've been banging.
Well,
right?
Well, it's not a bitch, but anyways.
Oh no, she's a lady.
I
love her too.
I mean, to be completely honest, it's another guy. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Just found out that he has AIDS.
HIV or AIDS?
What's that?
HIV?
HIV.
Yeah.
And
how'd you find out?
I don't know how go about telling my wife this, or how to bring it up, or...
How'd you find out?
He told me.
Why did he tell you now? Did he just find out?
He just found out now, yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you have any kids?
2 kids.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And have you always been bi?
Well, not since I met this guy, basically. I mean, I never thought I was.
Not since I met this guy.
Not
You're
prior.
Sexual.
Not prior to me.
You never had been with another guy before this?
Never.
And you never thought about other guys?
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
This guy must be some kind of good looking.
Or is it that you were married that somehow it made it then safe? Now that you sort of fulfilled the sort of idealized role of your husband. Yeah. Now you can go ahead and act out your fantasies.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So, have you been tested yet?
I just barely found out this last weekend.
All right. Well, you give it another couple of weeks and say you get around to it. Don't they have some kind of discount on tests toward the end of the summer usually? Isn't August a slow testing month? I think they cut you about a 30% discount.
Hold
on a second. I'm very much in love with my wife. I have 2 beautiful kids. I'm banging around with this gay guy. He's got the HIV. I only found out a week ago. I'm going to get tested, but, that can take upwards of 20 minutes these days, and I'm on a pretty busy schedule. Aren't you just, before he gets the V part, people say hi to me, and I go running to get tested. I don't know the V. I expect a V.
To follow.
Yeah, I mean, all right, what are you going to You just going to sit on that one for a while?
Well, you got to remember he's steeped in denial, this guy. Right?
Yeah. Ryan?
Yeah.
How can you sit on that? Don't you have to run that day
Airlift.
and get tested?
I mean, yeah, you do.
Well, how come you haven't been tested then? You don't
I
want to
don't know.
know?
I mean, I've got just so many, like, issues and, like, stuff going on through my mind, as far as my wife, my kids.
But are you, obviously you've been intimate with your wife during this period, and you weren't using condoms with this guy?
No.
No.
Were you ever a receptive partner in anal intercourse? Oh, boy, so yeah. Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, yes.
And Adam, were you ever a receptive partner in anal intercourse?
Let's see, what day is it? Anal intercourse? Receptive? Oh. Yeah, I pulled the string. Half hour ago. Hey, Ryan?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. You've obviously been having sex with your wife. Not since you found out, I hope.
What's that?
You haven't had sex with her since you found out. I'm trying to figure out how far gone you are.
No.
All right, so Ryan, you need to get tested, and he should get that DNA test that gives you like the immediate result one.
No,
right?
he knows he's positive, but there isn't many. Oh, you mean Ryan should get that one?
Ryan, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the earliest that I could find out, possibly? I mean, I heard you have to kind of like wait 6 months.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They have these DNA tests that they give to the porn stars.
Yeah.
And certain politicians.
So, like, I mean, okay, here's another question. I mean, do I wait 6 months and then find out, then tell my wife, or should I tell my wife?
Wow.
Okay,
That's
listen,
a tough question.
Ryan, listen to me.
You know, I mean,
listen.
Okay.
You got to get that DNA test.
Okay.
That's the first thing you got to look into, because I think that's immediate result.
It's immediate results, but it's not a super accurate way to do it. It's a good idea. It's a good idea to do that, but really it's...
How long were you having sex with this guy?
Well, I met him about 6 months ago, for 3.5 months, about 3.5 months.
Oh. Did you break things off with him?
Well, I mean, we're kind of not talking right now after, he dropped this big bomb on me.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't, called him, or he hasn't called me since then.
Yeah, can you guys stay apart for a little bit?
Oh, I think it's over with.
Yeah, okay, that's good. And now, Drew, hold on. How can he sneak his wife into getting tested without her knowing? He could get some blood from her. Oh, okay, hold on a second.
What?
Ryan.
Yeah.
Could you steal one of her tampons?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Seriously, would that work?
No.
That would work. That would work.
Gives new meaning to the Western blot test.
No, but hold on a second.
No, listen.
Drew, but seriously, okay, I don't want Ryan to do this. Hypothetically.
No.
Can he get some of her blood?
No. But plus, I think she needs to know.
Okay, but I could do it. I mean, if I got myself into this bind, you would do it for me. No, I know you. You know what I'm saying?
If you put me in as the your front man?
No, if I said to you off the air, hey Drew, man, I got myself in a serious pickle here, and here's the deal. Here's a little blood sample. Please, just get it to the lab for me, brother. You know what I mean? You could do it, right? I mean, you could find out. I mean, he doesn't have any connection.
We're supposed to have consent from the patient, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's a formality. Hey, we're buddies.
Hey, Tarzan.
Hey, you want one of those man show mugs? No problem. Nope, I'll get my assistant bring one right over to your office.
But listen, I think this guy's really the way this should be handled. He needs to bring his wife into like a session with somebody, a professional, and just say, I have something to tell you. And let somebody help them work this out, because this is a total meltdown disaster.
Hey, Ryan?
Right? I mean, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ryan.
You don't want to just running in the streets.
You got to get in a therapist's office with your wife and just come clean
and decide what you're going to do with all this.
I mean, just say that I have something to tell you, and then make an appointment, or just like
no.
Get in the car and start driving.
Make the appointment. Get in there and just say, you know what, we got to talk about some issues, and I think we should talk about it in this setting.
Okay. It's just
all right.
It's too uncontained, uncontrolled otherwise. And somebody needs to be helping you guys through this. I mean, he may end up with his boyfriend. That may be where he belongs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but he doesn't belong with the guy who has the HIV and didn't tell him about it, was having unprotected
Maybe he didn't
sex with
know
him.
about it. And that guy is being abandoned by somebody he really cares about. How many really needs him?
I'll tell you know what I would do? I'd get hold of a tampon. I'd bring it in somewhere.
You're just fixate on the tampon. Why don't you develop a new test, the tampon test? You drop a tampon in some solution.
It turns blue?
There's all kinds of things about a woman you can
I'm just saying, you could test for HIV from a tampon. I would smuggle it into some lab somewhere. I'd grease the palm of one of these $7 an hour lab grunts who will do anything for $1. I'd get it, and if it was negative, I wouldn't tell her.
Yeah, but she may still be harboring the virus.
Yeah.
And he may be able to transfer it to her.
All right. Listen, I didn't say there wasn't holes in my story. I just,
This needs to be...
All right. It's
hold out.
Dante?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah. First I just want to say, Adam, Drew, you guys are awesome. Adam, I totally agree with your little rants about the sanitation committee and all about them not picking up the trash and everything.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
But I kind of like
6:44 that came Friday, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I always wake up and look at the clock when I hear those sons of bitches backing up the street. 6:44. What other government service delivers before 7 a.m.? The one that bothers the F out of you. That's it. Nobody else. Nothing else you want shows up that early except for the noisy one. That's the beauty. Mail, forget about it. All right, Dante, I'm sorry. 6:42. Yeah.
But my question was, the first one is, I'm bi, and I want to know how I should tell my mother, or if I should tell her at all.
Don't tell her.
Why is it important to tell her?
Well, like last week, my girlfriend's mother caught the two of us having a threesome with another guy. And she saw what I was doing with the other guy, and she kicked her daughter out, and now she's staying with me. And she doesn't like the fact that she's staying with me, and she's threatening to call my mother and tell her what happened.
All right, so this is the first most legitimate reason to tell mom to come upon in a long time.
Yeah, it's solid. Well,
where are you living?
Baltimore, Maryland.
No, I mean, how are you supporting yourself?
I'm staying with my mother and my grandmother.
So isn't she wondering why this woman has suddenly appeared on the scene?
Well, she knows how my girlfriend and her mother don't get along. In the past, they've had fights, and she stayed over here before.
I see.
But,
your girlfriend's mother walked in, and you were with a guy, and the girlfriend was there, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, as a father, one day, hypothetically, if I have a daughter or son for the gay stuff, I'm going to, like the German war criminals, I'll keep the cyanide capsule in. I will have it at all times.
Once you have kids.
Once I have children.
Yeah.
No, after puberty.
No, you can rely on it before then.
Okay. I'm going to keep the cyanide capsule, and I'm going to keep it in my back teeth, between my upper and lowers in the jaw back there. And I'll just keep it floating around there, just like Nazi war criminals did. And I think, I'm trying to think, one of the guys at Nuremberg killed himself before he got to gallows. The point is I'm just going to keep it there. And I'm going to learn to eat with that thing in there, and sleep, and have casual conversation. No one will know it's there, but the one day I kick open the bedroom door and my son is blowing one of his schoolmates, and there's some wind-up thing up my daughter.
Pow.
I chomp right down on that baby. Pow, and I just drop dead right in the doorway. They finish having sex, maybe include me. Maybe they include my corpse into the sex. But the point is I will keep that in there for that day. And I feel sorry for Mom, not because of what happened, because she didn't have the cyanide capsule in there.
Poor planning.
Yeah, no forethought. I don't know.
Well, it may become important to talk to her. It's kind of, it sort of doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't.
Yeah, if the other mom's going to call, she's going to call, and the S is going to hit the fan then, or the S is going to hit the fan when you tell her.
You might as well just wait till the other mom calls.
Yeah.
And you can call her a liar and say that she's being vindictive, and your mom, if she wants to believe you're not bi, will believe you.
And this is not, I need to declare to my mom my sexual identity. I need her to know who I am. This is, I've been doing some stuff that Mom doesn't approve of, and she's going to find out how do I protect myself.
Good.
It's a reasonable question.
Paul?
Yeah.
You're 24.
Okay, yeah, I just had a question about some medications if they'd caused impotency or not.
All right.
Okay, I've got lithium, Seroquel, Celexa, and Acifex.
What was the last one?
Aspects.
Acifex.
Acifex.
Yeah, it's like an acid reducer.
Oh, the new one. Yeah,
Right,
the new pump.
You taking all that stuff?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, he's bipolar.
Yep.
And the Seroquel and the Celexa both can do that. Celexa probably more than Seroquel. Okay?
Yeah. Hey, Adam, you know that song, that Vagina song of yours?
Yeah.
I get kind of a kick out of that one, like when I'm in the clinic getting being seen for an appointment, I'll sit back in a little room when I get called back and I'll put the PA system on and start singing that thing.
Oh, really? Into the PA of the clinic?
Yeah. Real treat. They run around looking room to room. Always on the phone. A quick hang up before they get there.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, on the phone?
Yeah, let's hear. We have any of that, Anderson? Who knows what goes on in the old vagina, the old vagina, the old vagina.
Well, here he is in a clinic setting where women are ready to have exams. And
oh, yeah. Are women being prepared to be examined there?
Yeah.
Intimately examined?
I know that for a fact because I've seen him go in the room.
Fantastic.
Hey,
what do you got going on in the background?
You're not taking care of a child, are you?
My daughter, but hey, you said your friend Ray has a scalpel, right?
Has a what?
Hey, you said your friend Ray has a scalpel?
Yeah, he has a scalpel, yeah.
Someone step up from that. I got Novocaine, and I've got different syringes to inject Novocaine in different spots to numb things up and do a little self-surgery, and I also know how to do an IV.
Fantastic. And you only have one child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, not one. I've got two.
Oh, okay, good. Good. I was worried for a second that you're only influencing one young person.
Are you calling from Minnesota?
No, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
But actually, I've been around hospitals a lot to learn a lot of the medical lingo and how to use a lot of it.
I understand.
Hey, Paul?
Get the fix on this call.
Paul, no more kids, please.
I don't plan on having any.
Good man. All right. Take care of yourself. He's worried about his penis, and he's worried about numbing agents. And
I am too scared to dig into that call. I really am.
Yeah. All you need to know is he has a couple of young daughters there, so take care of them.
Boy. You know, in North Dakota this morning, where I was spending my day, lots of trailers, trailer parks and stuff. Some of those things are pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, we can still make fun of them, though.
Yeah.
Can't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those prefab houses.
Yeah.
They ship it over in two pieces. Not the trailer ones, the prefab ones.
Aren't they the same?
No. The trailer, I mean, I know what you're talking about.
They're trailer prefabs, kind of.
Yeah,
they look like houses in the front. But
these don't get wheeled over on their own wheels. They get wheeled over on a flatbed.
Right.
A big semi in two pieces.
Right.
And they just staple them together.
Right.
And there's just you see the halves. They're right in half.
Right.
It's like they have a big sheet of visqueen in front of them. It's kind of like those, remember those models, the invisible human body, the invisible rotary engine, Hey, you can see how a house works. We cut this one in half.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that theory that I got a seam running through the middle of my house theory. But anyway.
There's not earthquakes. What the hell?
All right. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll speak to Katie, who's 16, hasn't had sex in a month, and hasn't been able to sleep since. We'll get to what's up with her after this. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew, or at least it would be, if his ass was in his chair where it belongs. So here he comes. He was mussing around on the computer. What are you doing on that computer there, Drew?
Trying to get something to print.
What are you trying to print? DrDrew.com stuff?
No.
Something you don't want to talk about?
No, it's an outline of something I did today.
Did you,
I can't figure out how to get my computer to print, so.
What were you doing? Delivering a graduation speech? To what university?
University of North Dakota.
And how long was it?
25 minutes.
Ooh. Seems like a lot of you.
Yeah.
Just love being insulting. And were they honored to have
you? No.
Really?
Oh, yeah, they seem to be having a good time. They asked me like a year ago.
And was it their medical school?
Yes, medical school.
And so they're now going off to what?
Residency.
So you told them about what kind of hell they
A little bit. It's so funny. Medical school, you think, oh, phew.
No. Now, what do they have? 2 years of that residency?
Most about 4.
No.
Some 6, some 8, some 10.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh, see, here's the thing about, and do you get paid for that, or what, do you get a little scratch?
18, 22 a year. Yeah.
Right. See, here's the problem.
That's for 120-hour weeks.
Here's the inherent problem with every guy I grew up with. When you're poor and you're a little bit stupid, certainly from the valley, the notion of working for free is unacceptable.
It's all delayed gratification.
Yeah, and going to college is essentially working for free.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you pay them.
Right.
So that you can waste 40 hours a week and no paycheck at the end of the week.
Right.
So that's for suckers.
Yeah.
And then, internships and all that stuff, it's all for suckers. Except for the problem is they're 35 now, and they're still swinging a hammer.
Yeah.
Because you can get the immediate money right out of high school. It's just you plateau around 19 and a half, and that's about it. Delayed gratification. Man, that is it. But you know what? If you're poor, sometimes you don't have a choice. Katie?
Here's the thing I'm doing on Sunday in the shrine.
I haven't. Hi.
For
SA.
Well,
And I haven't been able to sleep, and I was wondering if there's any connection.
who were you having sex with before?
My boyfriend.
What happened to him?
We broke up and went our separate ways.
Yeah.
Huh. How long had you been physical with him?
A couple months.
Okay. And maybe the not sleeping is more about the breakup?
Possibly. I don't really think so.
He broke up with you?
I broke up with him.
Why? Sleeping too much?
Huh?
Yeah. Why?
Well, he had a drinking problem, and one night he got drunk and called me and said some things, and I just got sick of it and was over.
Yeah, that's good. And how old was he?
He's 18, I think.
Yeah, that's a nice 18-year-old guy with drinking problem.
Do you have some sense of why you're staying awake at night?
No, I just can't sleep, roll around and all that stuff. Can't.
I think it's the loss. My goodness, I mean, you had somebody you were very involved with and they're gone. I know you asked him to leave because of how he's behaving, but the fact is it's still a significant loss.
Yeah.
That is not, you're sort of not being honest with yourself. You think you just sort of step away from that and have no reaction at all.
Yeah, I'm a little confused, though. Anyone drink in your family?
No.
Did you ever walk? I mean, it's weird. See, here's what I'm confused about. Why do you hook up with this guy in the first place?
You're allowed to hook up with
It can
alcohol.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other part is where do you get all this strength? And does it remind you of anything? And nothing like this went on. Your mom never told your dad to go pack or anything like that?
No.
So they're still together?
Yeah.
Yes?
Well, perfectly married.
All right, and everything's good.
Yep.
So you just got hooked up with a bad guy, you saw he was bad, and you did what was healthy.
Yeah.
How long ago was the breakup?
Huh?
How long ago was the breakup?
About a month and a half ago.
Yeah. You're allowed. You shouldn't sleep.
Right. You're not supposed to sleep after a breakup.
You should be happy you're not sleeping right. It wouldn't mean you're a person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when you're 16, you're female, you're being intimate with somebody. You're supposed to be freaked out a little bit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to toss and turn. Oh, if I had a nickel for every sleepless night I've had. Anthony?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
I had a question about vasectomies.
Yeah.
I don't want to really have kids or anything like that. And I was wondering how expensive those would be and how foolproof they are.
Let me just try to figure out what he means, kids and anything like that.
I'm guessing giving birth to other life forms.
That's what I was wondering.
Bats, raccoons, bears, things like that. Anthony?
Yeah.
They probably won't do it to an 18-year-old guy like yourself.
That's what I don't understand. I mean, if I don't want to bring kids into this world, why would they stop me from doing that?
Not that we don't agree with you, Anthony.
I'm 1,000% behind you, brother.
Yeah, it's just that there's a lot of change that goes on. If Adam and I had allowed to do half the things we probably wanted to do with ourselves at 18.
How old do you have to be to get that done?
Yeah.
And I think some of it is based on, do you have children already? I think there's a lot of it. I mean, if you're 22 and you have 4 kids, I think they'll give you one. Mm-hmm. And if you're single at 22, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting. And you know what I love about this fabulous society we're living in? Anthony wants his Johnson lopped off and some silicone implants and some guy to take a nice rasp to his Adam's apple and doll him up like a nice bitch. No problems there. I mean, you got to do a little therapy, be evaluated for a year, and then you just pony up the cash to cut your penis off. That they got doctors for. There doesn't seem to be a liability involved with that one. If he wanted to wait a year from now at 19 and get a vasectomy, couldn't find anyone to take that kind of liability.
That risk, yeah.
What the F is up with that? And what kind of retarded logic is that? And isn't there more liability in cutting someone's Peter off than there is in rendering it useless? And by the way, you know, we tell people all the time, hey, if you want to have kids as a society, you know, we can't get involved with that.
Right.
As a government, as a society, we can't pull aside some 16-year-old who's had a couple of kids already and say, listen, you're getting a Norplant, honey. You're a danger to yourself and your community. Or a guy, we can't do that. That's God's work. We can't do that. But we won't get involved with people wanting to make responsible decisions and not do it. You know, it's like it's backwards. It's ass backwards. We should be involved with the 16-year-old who has already had a couple of kids and a couple of abortions, and we should be supporting guys like Anthony who are saying, I don't want kids.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do we insist? Why is that such a strong urge to people? You know what I mean? I mean, what is that? What's so? I know there's a very strong innate thing that all humans have to procreate, but why does it bother us so much when other people don't want to do it? You know what I mean? Why do we
hold out till they come to their senses, kind of thing?
Why do we take that as such an affront? You know, abortion and all this kind of stuff. Just accept the fact that certain people don't want kids and shouldn't have them. Fine. More room on the freeway for me.
The reality is the people that make those mature choices are the ones that ought to have them.
That's right. Absolutely. John?
Hello?
You're 16?
Yes.
You tried to stop smoking pot, but you can't?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember me. I called like 2 weeks ago. I was stone out of my mind. Kind of embarrassed myself.
No, that's all right.
But,
We've never had a call like that before, by the way.
But, yeah, after I talked to you guys, well, I'm not going to say it was all you, but I kind of started wanting to quit a lot more than I did before.
All right, yeah. You wouldn't want us to feel good about ourselves, would you?
Well, I'm just saying that
I know,
I have a little bit of it in me.
I understand. I know what it's like, too. Drew hears he's done some good for the community, starts getting cocky, starts flashing money around town, getting himself one of those nugget watches, divorces his wife, makes off with his secretary. I decide to do a one-man show off of Broadway, and the whole thing falls apart. No, you're right. You got to keep us grounded. All right, John. So you tried to quit the pot, and
well, it's like an everyday thing. I say, okay, tonight I'm not going to smoke because I just smoke it before I can go to sleep.
John, you're an addict. That's the point. That's why you have to go get treatment for that.
I'm make myself smoke pot.
What's that?
No.
Yeah, smoke pot. Yeah, it helps me go to bed, and it's good. Yeah,
the difference between people that can stop smoking pot and can't is the disease of addiction. If you can't, you're an addict. If you can, you're not. It's very simple.
Yeah.
You can't stop, you're an addict. That's what addiction is, the inability to stop doing something with serious consequences.
All right, but he's 16. Can you stop?
No.
All right.
M.A.,
baby.
Oh, sorry.
John, that is the way it works.
Man, okay.
Either that or seek treatment.
Well, listen, you want to quit or not, goofball?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do, because...
All right, good. Then go to M.A. I'll make a note for myself to smoke pot tonight. Oh, it's true. I got some pot, and
it's not good though. It's not a great sign. You have to right now to remind yourself.
Well, what do you mean? That's healthy.
Yeah.
It means I don't have a problem.
It may mean that you have a memory problem from.
I didn't smoke pot last night. That's right. Before last night, I hadn't smoked pot in a long time. All right. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back with...
unacceptable.
Back with Leon. He's not gay, but he keeps fantasizing about guys. And guys since he made out? Oh, since making out one. Okay, well, he may be bisexual. He may be gay. We'll be back after this. Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. I was just sitting here when the music started up as Drew has his face buried in the computer. I'm eating chips, thinking about everything but the show. Tired, thinking about a big week coming up, and I just thought, no guests tonight. I just thought to myself, this will be one of those shows we never remember.
Are the ones we do remember?
You know, there's probably been like 5 shows over the last 5 years where you go, yeah, I remember that guy, or that was a good show, or that, Fiona Apple, she's good looking. You know, you have a few of those, right?
So we enjoy spending time with other people.
But this one definitely going to fall into that big hopper. That big, like, I don't even remember doing it hopper. Now, it's not that it's not going to be a damn entertaining show. I'm just not going to even pretend like I'm going to remember this even a day from now. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. There is salvation on the horizon, though. And that's going to come in the form of the lightning round. Yes, thank you, Anderson. A very good idea. That's right. Now I'm rejuvenated. And, Drew, you're just juvenated because you're half Jewish, right?
Yes, I'm juvenated.
Okay. Hello, Leon.
Hey, you guys.
You're turn whatever down back there, would you?
Huh? Oh, sorry about that.
All right.
Okay. You guys, I had somewhat of a little thing going on with my friend.
You digging the underwear out of your ass while you're talking to us?
No, I'm just going into this little corner of my room so no one in the house will hear me.
I see.
6 months ago, me and my friend were on sort of like a camping trip, sort of semi.
Camping. Oh,
that's it.
Yeah, and he got to drinking some tequila and some other, like Irish whiskey or something.
Listen, I when I'm in charge, I will no longer let Americans refer to it as camping trips. I will call them raping trips. It'll be like we're raping out. It'll be a rape fire. It'll be a rape portable stove, a raping stove. I'll call it raping. It's just. Cub Scouts are going a weekend raping trip.
And those cars in the back of pickup trucks will be rapers?
They'll be rapers. That's right. They'll no longer be campers. The term happy campers will be replaced by happy rapers. Every time people pitch a tent somewhere on some dirt, there is sex that is going to happen. I'm telling you, if I went camping with my neighbor's dog and my grandmother, I'd come back and we'll have had sex with both of them. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think raping might be too strong a word because it's not easily forcible?
No, I know, but it's
maybe humping.
It's sex that you wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yeah.
Even two guys go out. I don't know, camping, raping,
humping.
That sounds good to me. All right. So, happy rapers and the raping trip. And what other camp can I work in? Rape counselor.
Rape grounds?
Oh, wait a minute. They have raping grounds.
Cabin could be a raping.
Well, no, cabin can't be replaced, Anderson. That cabin is where rapers go.
Rape grounds.
Rape grounds.
Rape. KOA rape grounds?
Yeah. Yeah, like I enjoy the Yosemite rape grounds because they have barbecues and community bathrooms.
Or is raping outdoors?
Oh, yeah.
Raping out under the stars?
Hello?
Leon?
Yeah. It was totally consensual.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I said. The raping is not the right word.
Yeah.
Anytime guys go at it, I look at it as rape. That's just the way I choose to look at it.
I instigated it, so I'm the raper.
Doesn't matter. When I'm in charge, even if a gay couple who's been together for 35 years has a sexual encounter, it will be considered by the government as rape.
Right. Yeah. and
thank you.
We were out on the reservoir.
Yeah.
And it was in the back of his trailer hitch, and I don't know, he just started touching on me, and I started touching on him, and it happened.
Yes.
But, okay, 6 months later, to the present, I'm masturbating about guys daily.
Yeah.
And after I'm finished, after I'm finished, I feel like I want to kill myself afterwards.
Yeah. Why? What?
Yeah, I don't know, it's just this wave of guilt goes over my mind.
And who is it you're being judged by?
By myself.
And why you
Because I don't know. It's something biological in me that just says, after you're done fantasizing about this thing, then you're gonna hate yourself for it afterwards.
Are you religious?
No, I'm not.
So it's an important
I'm
part.
atheist.
Oh, what do you care then?
No, it's nothing religious. It's just, I don't know. It's my guilty consciousness.
Are your parents religious?
No, my parents are separated.
But it's an important part of the experience.
Yeah.
My parents aren't religious.
No, but what? Because it's a religious experience.
No. Do you see how it's an important part of the experience for you to include guilt in the whole deal here?
Because of society.
No, it's that you don't allow. I think that's the only way you allow yourself even to have these thoughts is that, okay, if I feel enough guilt, it'll maybe expunge these thoughts or make me feel okay as a person if I feel bad about myself for what feelings I have.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are your feelings. These are your true feelings. They're fine. There's nothing to feel guilty about.
No, but they're not my feelings, though.
But you need to feel guilty about them. That's the point. And that's in order to have them, you have to be sort of punished in order to have those feelings.
Leon,
that's not right.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Maybe you're gay. Fine. That's all right. Look at all the guys you want. Masturbate to all the guys you want. Have all the boyfriends you want. It's okay. There's plenty of gay men out there.
I have a confession to make, though.
No.
Can you?
I didn't want to hear it. Oh, now I got to hear it.
It's a bogus call.
I know.
I can tell you something. It's really important, or it's going to nag me for the rest of my life.
This is a bogus call, by the way.
Let him say it. Go ahead. I believe him. Go ahead.
Look, okay, for the past 2 years, I've been calling in, right?
Yeah.
I called in at least 12 times.
Yeah.
And I have a tape deck up here, and I record each and every one of them. I've gone to Stephen, Andrew.
What?
See, that's why he's bogus. Why?
Oh, really? They want to talk to him?
You can't tell you all the different bogus calls he's had or whatever.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Stephen, Andrew, Robert, Leon is one of them.
Yeah. Well, that's you tonight.
Yes, but you guys are so gullible. It's like each time I call.
Oh, that's it.
Each time I call in. It's like every call. I swear, every call out there across America, it's fake. 90% of it's fake.
You think so?
Yes.
90%?
90% of it is mostly kids wanting to have fun on a Friday, Saturday, all throughout the week. They just want to have fun at night. So they call you guys up. I swear that's it. That's all I've been doing for the past 2 years.
Yeah, so we're not on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. All right.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah.
Fake. It's all fake.
You think 90% though?
95%.
Really?
I swear to God, it's all fake. Yes, I have 500 friends all in the same city. They still call you guys. They're like, hey, I called you guys the other night. It was totally great, man. It was all fake. I was leading them on.
All right.
That's the schmeal right there.
All right. But here's the difference, Leon. I don't care if they're fake. I make $300,000 a year. How much you make calling the show?
Yeah, you're making money off a lie, though.
I don't care. What do you mean? What's a sitcom? You think Jack Tripper really lived with those 2 chicks in Three's Company? What do I care, you retard?
John Ritter?
Yes. All right, Leon. Keep calling up.
No, I won't.
No, please.
Not anymore.
I'm begging you.
No, jackass.
Call the show.
No, jackass.
Hey, Leon?
What?
What city you live in?
No, jackass.
What city you live in?
Jackass, whatever.
Hey, Leon?
Whatever. Go back to your $3,000. See
$3,000? No, it's not $3,000. $300,000.
Yeah, $3,000 a freaking year. And try to inflate your salary right.
Hey, Leon.
Jackass.
Hey, Leon.
Jackass. Go scurry along now, fellow.
All right.
Scurry along, lad.
What was I? Hold on a second, Leon. I want to talk to Drew. I'll put you on hold, all right? All right, hang out?
Yeah.
All right. I want to talk to you, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right. He didn't hang up, did he?
No, sir.
Leon?
Yeah, Jackass?
All right, hang on.
He's having too much fun.
All right, that's fine. All right, let's talk to Kelly here. Kelly?
Yes?
You're 25?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Why?
Well, 90%, 95% of these calls are bogus.
Oh, well, no, mine's true.
Oh, that's what they all start out saying.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Okay, about 3.5, 4 years ago, I moved to Florida with my boyfriend of the time, and we lived there for 3 months. And when I first moved there, I didn't like it, and I was upset all the time, and I started eating a lot, and I just kept eating and eating to make the time go by, and I gained like 20 pounds, and then like when I came back, I started this new job. I met some new people, and I wanted to start losing weight like really fast.
Yeah.
So I started eating like real healthy foods, but then like I would always still crave junk. So like when I craved the junk, I would eat as much of it as I possibly could, and then I would get sick.
You'd vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little eating disorder there, right there, Drew?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Hold on a second there, Kelly.
Okay.
We got to take a quick break.
That's good that she's right.
Yeah. Leon.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, hang on, all right?
Okay.
All right, we'll take a little break. What city are you in?
Yeah, okay, buddy.
What city are you in?
What?
You in L.A.?
Yes, I'm in L.A.
Oh, good. All right, because let's see if I can hook up with Leon. Give him a good ass kicking. I got no problem with kicking Leon's ass. And if Leon, you want to come by the parking lot, I'll give you an ass kicking right here. I'll put a microphone out there and give him an ass kicking. I like that. I got no problem with that. All right, we'll take ourselves a little break. Leon, you hang on. And Kelly, we'll get to you and your eating disorder after this. Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. There's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. That's Drew punching the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Temple pilots are going to be in here later this week. Also Lit and Lightning Round coming up later tonight. All right, when we left off, we're speaking to Kelly. Kelly's 25. She eats until she vomits. And just sounds like just an eating disorder to me. Kelly?
Oh, yeah.
So, Kelly.
Hello.
Yeah.
Did you have an eating disorder at any other time during your life?
I did for a little while. I was a senior in high school.
Okay, so does it surprise you that it would come back again?
No. But the thing that bothers me now is that recently, like in the past year, I've become like really like secluded from people. I like tend to get really irritated very easily, like around people. I don't want anybody to like be around me, and like I have like really serious mood swings, and like when I eat now, my stomach hurts really, really bad to the point where it's like even if I don't want to get sick, it's just like my stomach feels so full all the time.
Well,
I just get sick.
Listen, you need to see somebody about what damage you might have done, whether it caused a gastritis or God knows what, from what you've been doing to yourself. But more importantly, the eating disorder is a sign that there's something really significant going on with your emotional state. And you're telling us more that you're agoraphobic, you can't be outside, you can't be in crowds, you're depressed. I mean, this is all something that needs to be treated.
All right, so do the eating disorder treatment and get all that treated at the same time?
Well, just see a professional who can have the whole thing assessed and get under care, and whether or not it's taking medication for depression or having a full comprehensive treatment of the eating disorder remains to be seen.
All right, let's check back in with Leon.
Your buddy.
Loveline Who's calling? Leon?
Hey, media whore, how's it going?
All right, hang tight, all right?
Okay, jackass.
All right, what?
Okay, I'm chilling here, jackass, media whore.
Okay, which one's who?
Actually, you are the media whore.
Yeah.
And I am sort of a jackass for talking to you for such a long time.
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't be so hard on yourself.
What? You know what? I'd eat your ass for breakfast. You have your bodyguards out there protecting you. And you know you're a celebrity. You can't get your hands dirty.
Oh, no,
I would
listen.
beat you down.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, listen.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what. You bring it on.
Right. Okay. And then you know what? It's going to be all across the tabloids.
No one cares what I do.
Talk show host, Loveline, blah, 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 whatever, gets beaten up by a long-time listener for being a jackass.
Well, listen. You name the place.
Okay, but I'm going to chill out here. I'm not through.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
All right, listen.
I'm not through.
All right, listen. Now you come on over here if you want.
Right.
Come on over.
Right, and then when do I get to see your bodyguards, like creating a human shield around you?
Oh, no. Listen, I will personally kick your ass if you come over here. I guarantee you that.
Do you have the black belt in Kung Fu? I think not.
I will guarantee I will personally kick your ass if you come here, and no one else will touch you except for me.
Can I get that in writing?
Yes, come on down.
Right.
That's it. I'll put you on hold. I'll give you the address. You come on down.
Okay, certainly.
All right. That'll be good times. David?
just picture who we are.
I have no problem beating the crap out of him. I really don't.
Well, you would just kill the guy.
I just want one good one. I won't hit him in the face. I just one to the body. Just want to double him over.
You should, Adam. You know
Thank
that.
you. I will.
That guy sounds like an a-hole.
I will do it.
Seriously.
David, you're 16. What's up?
Did you think of all those times, those years boxing? This is a chance to put it all into.
That's the time to put it all into one good punch.
If I was closer to the station, I come down and help you.
I'm not going to need any help.
You don't need any help.
No help at all.
Yeah, I understand. All right, well, check it out. I've been having sex, for 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a problem keeping it up. And then, just a couple days ago, in the middle of sex, it just completely...
Were you smoking pot that night?
I do all the time,
Well, there you go.
Really? You think that could be it?
Oh, yeah. It'll start to happen more as time goes along.
More? Really?
Yeah, the pot raises estrogen levels, suppresses mood. People
well, he was stoned while he was trying to have sex, right?
No.
No?
Well, when are you not stoned?
Well, I usually am, when I wake up, and then before I get to bed. And maybe,
Wait, can we reenact that, please?
Come
on.
No.
You're not so well. I usually when I wake up until I go to bed.
Yeah, but you don't always get stoned in the middle of the night, when you don't set your alarm and get up and get stoned, right?
No.
All right, so you don't have a real problem with it.
4:20 in the morning.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, David. Yeah. You got to back off on the weed.
Really?
And don't worry about the erection thing. The anxiety about it happening will make it more likely that it will happen again. But the marijuana is what's going on here. That people smoke a lot of pot, get low sex drive, have difficulty with erection sometimes.
Yeah.
That's part of the deal.
Yes. Margot.
Hey.
You're 23.
Yeah.
What's up?
First of all, that guy sounds like a real jerk, and you just cut him off.
No, I'm intrigued by him. And listen, I want to kick his ass. I have no problem with that.
Okay, my cousin, I went to a family reunion recently, and I just met a bunch of my cousins, and one of them was sleeping in the room with me, and I passed out. We drank a lot that night, and I woke up, and he was naked on top of me.
The first cousin?
Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
No, he's
It was a reunion. Come on, you really want to get to know
He's
your
the second cousin.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 26.
Okay.
And,
He's just well, we're not that closely related, and, since this is the first time we met, it's we're not really cousins, we're not really related, and...
Had you met? You never met him before?
Right, yeah.
All right. So,
And now he's called my house 50 million times. And then I was over at my other cousin's house, and he was calling over there.
Yeah.
And he just won't stop. And
well, what happened when you woke up and he was on top of you naked?
Well, I came to pretty quick there, and then he started talking. I'm what are you doing? You want to get off? And he's oh, we're not that closely related.
All right, but did he stop?
Well, it wasn't violent. But he pretty much, did what he wanted.
You had sex with him?
Talk him out of it,
Yeah. It's hard to talk guys out of that. Especially family. I know that can be. Well, it's very tricky talking to family about sex,
When they're having it with you.
Man, what's a handful of ass? He's had a long day at work. You know what I mean? As long as you're under this roof, you ever got that? You'll blow me. You got that from your dad.
Well, everyone does.
Your dad couldn't afford a prostitute. Well, he could, but he was saving some money. Yeah, see, I knew something. Margot was describing it as if nothing had gone on, but I knew something must have gone on. Otherwise, the guy wouldn't keep calling.
Right.
You're in a bad place dating when you look at a family reunion as a potential opportunity for dates. I mean, just hey, listen, some of these folks I haven't spent too much time with growing up. It ain't going to be weird. Oh, yes, taboo, too. All right, hey, Margot?
Yeah.
What's happened to you, or what's up with you that you would let this go on?
With this, yeah.
What happened to you?
My dad died like 5 months ago, and this is his side of the family, and I never really knew them.
No. What's up? Have you ever been raped before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Well, no. I've had mostly one-night stands and stuff like that.
Were you sexually abused when you were young?
No.
Huh?
No,
Well, what's up?
Were you physically abused?
Well, no. My parents never hit me or anything like that. My dad was just sick a lot, you know.
Yeah. Were you a fat kid?
No.
Well, what's up? What's up with you? A bunch of one-night stands? Your cousin rolls over on top of you when you're passed out drunk? You don't really have the heart to stop him or tell him no? What's
he's
up?
like schizophrenic, too. So I was kind of afraid what he might do because he's been known to wig out, I guess.
Oh, wouldn't it be even more reason to really make a scene?
Yeah, more reason for me to stay away from him, you know. It's like...
Well, your impulse to stay away from him is fine, but what about the series of one-night stands, no relationships, and...
I really don't know, because I question that a lot, too, you know. It's like, because I really don't have relationships, I just, you know... And, like, it's gotten to where sex isn't even, like, anything, you know. It's just, like, something you do, and then...
All right.
I don't want anything to do with him afterwards.
Yeah, something's up, Margo. Well, what was your dad sick with?
He had ITP. It was like a blood disease.
You mean thrombocytopenia purpura?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He had a spleen removed, and he died of the flu, actually.
Yeah, but ITP is not something that makes you sick all the time.
But it was like he couldn't, like, get hit, or else he would, like, bleed profusely, and then he had spinal meningitis a couple times.
Okay.
And, like, most people die from that, and the doctors were always amazed. And
all right, so maybe that's going to factor in here. Margo, you got to get a little therapy. And stay away from your cousin.
I know, well, I'm trying to stay away from him, but it's like, I don't want to tell his dad what happened, because it would start a big family feud, you know?
Well, no, it's not going to. It shouldn't start a family feud if this guy raped you.
Yeah.
They should be angry at him.
Why would you think people would side with him at all?
I don't know. There's always, because I told one of my cousins about it, and it was like, well, he's not all there, and, you know, maybe it was because he was drinking, and maybe it's because of this, and maybe it's because of that, you know.
Well, whatever, but it doesn't make it okay.
It's nice that you have that cousin running defense for the guy. All right, we'll talk to Brian. Oops, Brian?
Yeah.
24?
24.
What's up?
Well, I had one question. First of all, I wanted to know, what's your analyzation on, like, about that guy that just called in and so upset? You think it's a jealousy thing? What do you think that is?
Leon?
Yeah.
I don't know. What you asking, Brian?
I think he's just bored, really.
That's what it is?
Well, I'll give you...
Wait, put them on together if you want.
I can do it. What do I do? Just press the lower one?
Yeah, just push it.
I tell you one thing, Leon is not getting any tail. Guys who do a lot of prank calling do not get sex. That's the problem. That's one of the things, and I think
that's why he's so irritated with maybe you.
He could be angry about it. I don't know. You ask him yourself. Here he is.
The only reason I'm trying to irritate you is because you're so thin-skinned. The same thing with all the celebrities out there in the media world.
Do you want to be famous, bud?
What? Do I want to be famous? No, hell no, I don't want to be famous because I lose my identity if I do that, and then I get.
I don't get it.
What identity? The guy that's not getting laid?
Identity from humanity.
From humanity.
Anyway, that wasn't my question. My question was...
Hold on there, Leon. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, please. We will.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, we're just getting engaged and so forth, and a lot of the reason why is because she is pregnant now, and we had done ecstasy. I don't know if you guys heard the drug or anything.
No, never heard of ecstasy. Never heard of that one.
Drew dealt it in college. Are you kidding? Heard of it. Yeah.
But anyway, big drug going around now, and I don't know much about it.
It is a profoundly dangerous drug. It is shocking to me that people could be using this with such casualness. It is the National Institute on Drug and Alcohol Dependency is going to put out a series of PET scans, basically, that show the brain damage from even moderate exposure to ecstasy. It is a very serious neurotoxic chemical.
Now, has there been any tests done with pregnancies and so forth?
Absolutely. All those stimulants are the worst thing you can possibly do during pregnancy. I can't think. I would rather see somebody shooting heroin.
No, really? So you recommend heroin?
Don't recommend it. Well, if
That's
we're going to make choices, I'll take the opiates any day.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah.
One thing you kind of slipped in under the radar is you're getting married. She's pregnant. That's a lot of the reason why you're getting married.
Well,
do you want to get married?
Yes. Well, we've known each other for like 4 years.
All right. Well, we've known
we
each
have
other.
another kid together, and we made the mistake of not getting married then, although we stayed together and worked things out.
I see.
And,
All right.
you know, we try to be the best parents that we can be for him.
Okay. Well, so you're saying she was high on X when she was pregnant?
Yeah, but we didn't know she was pregnant then, and she's not the type that would do anything.
All right, Brian.
I see. It was right at the moment she got pregnant, or?
Well, we just found out. When we found out, let's see, when was it? We found out a month ago.
And how long after conception was she doing drugs?
See, we think a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
So would that be pretty safe?
Well,
hold on a second, Drew. Let me answer this.
Please do.
It's not a great idea. We don't recommend it, but think about all the stuff that people have done before they knew they were pregnant. People turn out all right anyway. All right. So the kid's not going to come up with the cure for cancer. Big deal. Get a nice job driving a forklift. Buy one of those houses that comes in 2 pieces. Put them together right in the middle. All right. Where are we going here, Drew?
You want to talk to him?
Oh, I don't know. I can't take too much more.
He's tired of him. Huh?
Yeah.
He won't come down here. And he can bring a couple friends with him.
Yeah.
They all take you on.
Yeah, listen. Seriously. No, I listen. Nicole.
Hello?
You're 16. What's up?
Yeah, I had a question. Okay, I have psoriasis, and the first and last breakout was about 2 years ago on my hand. And they said, the dermatologist said or something, if I get tattoos or ear piercings, I can't get them because it can affect it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can break out in a keloid. So does that mean I can't get tattoos at all? Because I want a tattoo.
Yeah. Well, the dermatologist said you can't get tattoos.
Uh-huh.
Can't get them. You'll get one of those.
What do you think he meant?
I don't know. I just thought maybe if I got a second opinion or a third opinion.
Well,
And I wanted to know yours.
It can seem like the psoriasis. It can come out in and around those areas of irritation.
What tat do you want anyway?
A star, a Deftones star.
Why?
Because I love the Deftones.
Oh, what is that? Star Trek or something?
Yeah, no, a band.
Oh, did you say Deftones? I thought you said Defcon or something. Oh, okay. Well, Deftones have been on this show.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. All right, get one of those. And I'm sure, when you're in your 40s, you'll be huge Deftones fans. Yeah. Drew has a Bay City Rollers tattoo on his right ass cheek.
You forgot it's Humble Pie.
Oh, Humble Pie. That's right. 30 days in the hole.
Hey, Adam.
Isn't that a Humble Pie song? Yeah.
Kick that dude's ass.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't. No, he's too big a pussy to come over here.
Yeah,
but listen, I'm not a liar. You come over here, I'll square up with him, no problems. No one else will get involved. Leon?
I'm trying to back out of it. I hear it in your
Leon?
That's why you're keeping me on.
Leon, seriously. Hey, Leon. I know you'll never do it, but I'll give you the address of the place. You can come on over.
I am polishing my brass knuckles as we speak.
Bring them over.
Right, yeah.
Bring them over.
Okay, yeah.
Bring them over.
Okay.
You can use them if you want.
Right.
It won't bother me at all.
Easier said than done, right, Adam?
No, not. Listen.
It sounds good on the radio.
Hey, Leon.
Right?
Leon.
I mean, the audience really, eat if they feed off of it. Like hyenas.
You come over and find out. You see.
Actual fist, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yes. I used to do it for a living. I had no problem doing it on you.
Yeah, but if you could do that, you wouldn't be able to because I'm too strong and fast.
Come on down and we'll find out. That's all I'm saying, brother.
I'm going to get kicked off the lot.
No, you will not. I'll let you right on in. I have no problem with that.
That's a lie. That's another lie.
All right, hang on, Leon. I'm serious. How far away are you? Because, you only have 40 minutes now.
And by the way, you have to finish by midnight, Sam.
Yeah. You're going to need to get here right at 12 because I want to be in my car at 12:02. Okay?
Because you're going to go home to your duvet and your IKEA furniture.
Duvet? Oh, duvet? What is that?
It's a comforter.
Oh, I think it's a duvet.
Now, that's something I'm going to wrap you up with and I'm kicking your ass.
That's a duvet. It's not a duvet. Yeah, I don't have one of those, but I got to get one of those. I do have the comforter, though. I enjoy that. Duvet. Stephanie. Stephanie, it's great that he made a point of that, mispronouncing that word. Get home to your duvet. Stephanie, you're 17. What's up? Oh, boy.
I'll sleep.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's no fun, though, because chicks don't snore.
If she did, though. There she is. Her breathing?
Yeah. They're no fun when they fall asleep, women. All right, let's see. Let's talk to Michael. Michael, you're 19. What's up?
I have like a bruise. I have two questions actually. One is I have like a bruise type looking thing on my penis, and I don't know, when I was younger it wasn't there, but like ever since I found out like when you touch your penis a lot and you could shoot.
Wow, that is the most sort of poetic description of masturbation I've heard in a long time.
Wow. Yeah.
When you found out that you could touch it, we could shoot.
Are you published, Michael?
No.
No.
I found out it was free, so it was the best.
Yeah.
And like I guess it started showing up, and I was like, well, am I bruising it or what? And I don't know what it was. It looks like a birthmark too, but if it was a birthmark, you know, it wouldn't have been there.
Well, if it was a bruise, it would have gotten better over time. It wouldn't stay fixed.
Yeah, but I'd whack off like 10 times a day.
Still would have gotten better.
Really?
Somebody, I don't know what he's describing, but somebody should look at it.
Urologist?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, dermatologist, general doctor would be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
10 times a day, though. Man after my own heart. Paul?
Yeah.
You're 23. What's up?
I'm kind of wondering, I know I don't have schizophrenia, I'm pretty sure anyway, but I have symptoms that are similar, you know, to what usually we consider that, and I just wonder...
What are your symptoms?
All right, thanks. I need, excuse me.
What are your symptoms?
Kind of nervous. A lot of times I'll hear things, you know, nothing like, you know, nobody talking to me or telling me to do things, just, I don't know, like maybe being in an airport because of sounds off to the side all around you, you know. A lot of times it happens before I'm going to bed or when I'm relaxing, but I've been finding lately it's been getting, I guess, more persistent. Like at work, I might just be sitting hanging out, and you'll hear things, you know.
What are those things? I'm not clear what you hear.
Well, that's the point. It's nothing specific. It's just, you might think it was someone 10 feet away talking, mumbling. Sometimes it might, like a minute ago, I heard some beeps, you know.
Anything else you hear? Is anything else happening?
I don't, I'm fairly paranoid, but I don't know if that's with that or if that's just the personality.
Do you believe that people are thinking about you, trying to do something to you?
No, just thinking about me, you know.
Doing speed?
What? No.
No?
No. I'm just real nervous, if that's what you're asking.
You're not doing any stimulants?
Every once in a while, we'll smoke a little marijuana. Not a lot, though.
Well, wait a minute. But these feelings, when do they start up?
Well, like the paranoia feelings, that would just be anytime, you know. That's you know, that's almost my whole...
Your whole life?
Yeah.
I mean, how much worse do you feel now than you did 5 years ago?
I at some point I came aware of it, you know. As far as I can remember my whole life, I've always like went to bed with the stereo fairly loud, you know. Things like that. And then, I don't know, you pick up things over time, and I noticed it. It's not that I feel worse or better. It's just like a thing that's there. It doesn't feel threatening.
All right. It doesn't sound like a psychotic condition at first brush. People that are psychotic don't really know they're not hearing the things they think they're hearing.
Yeah.
They believe it.
You can't be nuts if you know you're nuts?
Well, basically that's true. I think that's a rule of thumb. But he may have some sort of chronic process of paranoid problem that he's got going, and he may be very, very anxious now, and that may be creating funny symptoms. But there are medical conditions that can do this. Thyroid condition can do this. Brain disorders of various types can do this. So something needs to start with a medical evaluation.
All right.
And get checked out.
What is Barbara here?
I can't quite figure it out. Just found out kid's dad is married. Should she tell his wife? Kid's dad is married.
What does that mean? Barbara?
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, I was dating this married man, and I didn't know he was married.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up getting pregnant. And that's when he decided to tell me. But everybody's telling me I should get a hold of his wife and tell her.
Okay. Good enough. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right. Let's check Leon real fast here. Lowest caller, Leon?
Yeah, you're so smart.
Leon, you got to come down. You got to come down here, brother, because I'm going to get out of here.
Spell duvet if you're so smart.
Listen.
Spell duvet if you're so smart.
Listen, I'm not the one who mispronounced it. Now, come on down here.
I was frothing at the mouth.
Come on down here.
Great. Okay. Yeah.
Seriously, what city are you calling from?
I'm calling from West Bank.
All right, you're not coming down here.
Yes, I am.
Come on, pussy. Come on down.
Yeah. What the hell did you call?
Come on down, pussy. I'll give you the address. Listen, I'll go talk to you right off the air. Leon?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you off the air. I'll give you the address, okay?
jerk off.
All right, hang on. All right, we'll be back. I swear to Christ, I hope this guy comes down here. I'm going to love kicking his ass. All right, we'll be back in a minute. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. I spoke to caller Leon off the air and invited him down. Said he was calling from Palm Springs and said he was going to be in town next week. So I told him he can come down next week. And then he said he liked the show.
He's bisexual.
So I guess he's back on board. All right, Barbara.
Uh-huh.
You're 20.
Uh-huh.
What's up? Oh, wait a minute. I know what's up with you. You're dating a married guy. You didn't know he was married?
No, what he told me afterwards was that his wife worked in South Carolina during the week when it was only home on the weekends, and that's when he said he was working.
I see.
Huh?
I don't know, but I just decided to go along with it.
I didn't get that at all.
His wife would go to South Carolina to work all week, and then on weekends she'd be home, and he'd say he'd be working on weekends.
Yeah.
I see.
So it was very convenient.
I see.
Yeah.
And would you go to their house, though?
Yeah, he has 2 little kids who I took everywhere.
Oh.
And
where do you think the wife, the mother of the children was?
He told me she ran out on him like a year ago.
Uh-huh. And what about the house itself?
No sign of her anywhere?
No pictures, no
There
perfume?
wasn't any pictures of her, but I guess there was signs that I should have recognized.
Like all her toiletry stuff was out?
No, but I mean just how nice the house was,
Doilies everywhere?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I should have recognized something like that, but I wasn't looking for it.
How old are these kids, by the way?
3 and 4.
And this guy's got huevos as big as all outdoors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I understand cheating, but bringing her over to the pad, hanging out with the kids.
He doesn't even work, is what I found out now. He lives off of her.
Wow.
Fantastic.
He's just a sociopath.
Hey, Barbara.
He doesn't care.
What's wrong with you that you would be attracted to this guy?
I didn't know he was married.
No.
I didn't.
He's a bad guy.
Listen, here's...
I always get the bad guy.
Yes,
right.
There you go.
Why?
Here's the deal, everyone. You don't need to know specifics. You just need to know if someone's bad or not. And it's easy to know bad people. It really is.
But the sex is good.
Of course. Well, sure, with his kids in the room. I mean, with that kind of audience.
Asleep.
Yeah, sex is good, but it's like fetish sex.
Yeah, it was.
What was he doing? What was he doing to you, baby?
He's gonna make me get all flustered. He liked the.
Oh my God!
Hold on a second.
This is one of those. I can't. I'm flustered. I can't talk about these things.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That all got dropped though. People didn't appreciate it. Again, the poetic, right? That all got blanked out.
Well, let me explain what Barbara said. Barbara did not want to talk about his sexual proclivity and
like talking. It makes she gets embarrassed.
She gets a little flustered. She's
sensibilities.
She's got to be honest with you, with us. She's not proud of what went on in that bedroom because of her sensibilities and the finishing school and walking around all those years with a book on her head for her posture. But anyway, tells the story of him liking a double-headed dildo and liked to cornhole himself with it while it was in her. Other than that, pretty straight sex stuff, I'd say. Wouldn't you say, Drew? All right. Barbara?
Yeah.
Let me make sure we're on the same page here. One end of the fake penis was in him, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And the other end was in you?
Mm-hmm.
Which part of you?
In my...
Hey, Barbara? I don't want to know how you speak when you're not on the radio. I imagine...
You don't want to know.
We just using our imagination, we can kind of figure it out.
I pretty much... I pretty much think pretty much just mother, effer, and then like some connecting words like and, if, occasionally like market.
No, I don't use the mother effer
Eat
word.
food.
Okay, all right. So anyway, Barbara, what the hell happened to you?
Yes.
That's the big
What
question.
do you mean?
Oh, and now you're pregnant?
No, I have my son.
Or you have your son?
Yeah,
And
he's
it's
10 months old.
And it's his child?
Yes, it is.
Did he forget to pull out the dildo?
No, we had regular sex.
Condom broke on the dildo? Jesus Christ.
We had sex.
Oh, you're going to make one hell of a mother.
I am a great mom.
You're a delight.
I do. I work 2 jobs, and I take care of them. I do all the bills and everything.
Yeah, working 2 jobs, by the way, does not equate with great mom.
Yeah, I'm a great father. I'm working on the Alaskan pipeline right now.
Like it's a Christmas.
How the hell? How can you be a mom when you got 2 jobs?
The one job I only work about two times a week.
Yeah.
2 to 3 times a week, but it brings in extra cash.
All right, baby. All right. Oh, listen, we're tired of digging in on you, but this guy's a horrible guy. No, just let him have his own sort of hell that he's in. The soup, the mire that he's in is so poisonous. Just let him fester in it. I know you're screwed up and you want to act out, but find someone new to act out on.
No, I do really. I am in a good relationship now.
Good.
Well, we would bet that if you were attracted to the guy, there's something up with him.
Yeah.
Was your dad an alcoholic?
I'm going 3-headed dildo. That's what I'm guessing. They make those? The Delta dildo? Mothra. Yeah, who's this new guy? I don't trust him.
He's a good guy.
Huh?
He's a good guy.
What's he do?
He sells tickets.
Oh, he sells tickets.
Uh-huh.
To the policeman's ball?
No, to like games and
already
stuff.
sells them out in front of the stadium?
No, he owns a company that sells them.
Right.
He's a licensed
Professional scalper.
Yeah.
I see. And I don't trust this guy either, by the way. Because that's a sleazy-ass job. It's sleazy. You know what that is?
He has a humongous house.
Let me tell you what that job is. That's I can't. Here's how I make money. I rip people off for a living. I take $35 concert tickets and I charge $600 for them by taking a bunch of teenagers and drug addicts and putting them in line so they can get a wristband and then give it back to me. It's really a horrible profession run by horrible people. It's almost as low as publicists. Almost.
So what was your dad like?
Parking enforcement, publicist, ticket scalpers. That's how it goes.
What was your dad like?
What was he? He sell used RVs or something?
No, my dad.
Mafia?
My dad's never abused me in any way.
What do you do for a living?
He sells rags.
Sells rags?
Their main thing is they take used clothing.
And make them into rags?
The third world countries and the leftovers they make into rags.
Yeah. All right. There's another good gig. All right. Well, Barbara?
Uh-huh.
All right. Stick with this new guy. Don't tell him all the stories about the old guy.
Oh, no, I won't.
Good woman. Good woman. And keep an eye on him. I don't trust him.
Okay.
All right?
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Listen.
Forget about telling that wife, buddy. Don't get involved with it. That other guy, good riddance.
Right. Right.
You get involved with him again, you'll be a web you'll never extract yourself from.
I don't know why I have such disdain for the sort of pseudo business guys that have some sort of business, but it's not really a business. It's more about it's sort of legally ripping people off. It's sort of like an above the board scam essentially. There's certain businesses that are that way, and these guys drive me nuts. Maybe I'm jealous. Maybe I don't like the fact that they're making money off of something that seems so easy, but I hate guys who don't have tangible skills, and those guys end up just selling stuff, and I hate salesmen. I never trust them. TV salesmen are horrible people. Car salesmen are horrible people. I don't mean selling the TV. Wait till you get inside a TV and see the guys who sell the shows. Just a bunch of guys with fake white teeth who are playing golf all the time and laughing. I'm Stu Jenkins. Nice to meet you. And they're traveling, and they're cheating on their wives, and they're horrible. People that sell stuff are horrible people. People that sell stuff just can't do anything else. That's what that is to me. And publicists.
That's how people.
Oh, Angel.
Yes.
You're 25.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
I've been getting yeast infections for the last, 8 months, almost on a regular basis. And I'm a dancer, and I wondered if maybe, the baby wipes I'm using at work, or maybe even my jacuzzi that I have at home, could that be adding to my problem?
Jacuzzi could. Ballerina?
Modern, jazz, or contemporary, or interpretive dance? What do you do? I'm going modern. Ballet? What?
Oh, exotic.
Oh, exotic. Interesting. I never think that one. And you go out, use baby wipes at work, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So you don't smudge up the glass, the mirror in the back of the...
No, there's no touching.
Oh, I see. But you don't want to grease the pole up for the next time.
Ew.
What do you...
No, I mean, I just use it I don't know, to be clean.
You're wrong about this night. I'm going to remember.
We're going to remember this?
Yeah.
All right, it's a good thing I announced it. Use the baby wipes when you're backstage before you come out on stage?
Right, exactly.
I see.
For makeup removal.
No, downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you wearing rouge on your crotch? Or?
No.
You just you don't want to go out there.
It's pretty common, seriously. I mean, I don't want to be moist,
Right. I understand. Listen, hold on a second, Drew. If I were going to go out and do some dancing where I was going to spread my ass, you're damn right I'd give it a good wiping down before I hit the stage. And everyone in the front row would appreciate it.
Hey, that's kind of hosing down.
A hosing, a dipping, and something that was bubbling. Please.
All right, the jacuzzi
Get
can do
a
it.
bottle brush in
the
before I
wipes
hit
can do
the
it.
stage.
Are you on antibiotics or medication, anything like that?
No, not, and I never had this. I've been dancing for 2 years.
All right, we'll get it. Have you treated it thoroughly?
Oh, yeah.
How have you treated it?
With, the over-the-counter cream.
You going totally...
I went to the doctor the first time because I had no idea what it was because I'd never had anything like this before.
Totally nude?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, baby. What's up with you?
Well, how so?
All right. Hey, listen, topless is one thing. Totally nude, the chicks will start getting a little nuts at that point.
No. I'm a good girl.
All right, baby. All right, Angel. I got to do the lightning round,
Okay.
So I got to make some time.
Get back to the doctor. There are other things that can predispose to it. There are things like diabetes and thyroid conditions. Any kind of medical problem can predispose to it. And once these things happen, they tend to keep happening. Sometimes you need to take something like diflucan, which is a pill. You just take one pill. It eradicates the yeast.
You know what I'd do? I'd get them baby wipes. You know how they have the dispenser where you sort of pop one off at a time? I'd stuff 10 of them up me and just, let the guys pull them out. You know what I mean?
Like a tissue dispenser yourself.
Yeah. Nice. All right, we'll be back with the lightning round after this. There's Rocco. That's a good part of my sidekick. My trusted sidekick. I'm the Lone Ranger. That is my Tonto. I am Laurel. He is Hardy. I am Bobby. His Hope. His name is Dr. Drew, everybody. He's the doctors with the markers. All right, we're going to have back on Rose smack dab in the middle of the lightning round. Let's just check the time over here. It's 11:46. And 30 seconds straight up. That is 13 minutes and 30 seconds away from the top of the hour. Oh, witching hour. Let's hop back on the phone. Yeah, Leah, 21 years old. What's up, Mama?
I was curious.
Hold on, let me check the time. 11:46 and 50 seconds. That's 13 minutes. Yeah, Leah, what's up, man?
So, So I was curious in having sex if Okay, so if I was to go ahead and have herpes, would sex go ahead and stimulate an outbreak?
If you had herpes, would sex...
I have herpes. Does that, when I go ahead and have sex
with a new partner?
with
With a new
I've had
partner.
a couple different partners, but they've all known about this.
That's how you got the herpes, baby. But like I said, I wouldn't cut you off my list. No, sorry.
It's different to different people. Sometimes it can be stimulated every time you have sex, sometimes never. But new partners do tend to stimulate it more.
And why is that?
Nobody knows. It's probably because the virus is passing and the other person's about to get an outbreak and maybe reinfects you, something like that. I don't know if anybody's known for sure.
I mean, why new blood can crank up the happy.
Yeah.
I don't say that. Well, let me check the time of it. It's 11:48, straight up, 12 minutes away from the top of the hour. There with you. You're smack dab in the middle of the lightning round. I'm Ace Carolla. That is my good friend. I'm going to hop back on the phones there, and we'll talk to, Bob. He's 22 years old. Hey, Bob.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, let me check the time real quick. Actually, I just checked it for my own personal purposes. I'm not going to share it with you guys. What's up there, Bobby?
One guy, Leon, needs to shut his damn mouth.
That's right, Bobby.
I have a couple black clear from the radio station. I'll go down there and kick his ass myself.
Thank you there, Bobby. That's what I need. I need callers doing my bidding for me. What's up there, brother?
Yeah, well, what the problem is, me and my girlfriend, we've been together for about 4 years, and we're sleeping together for about 2. Now, whenever we do, sleep together, she has, like, a lot of pain because she says that I'm too big for her.
Nice.
Are you?
That's what she says, I guess so. I mean, it's like, really a problem.
Is she the only one you ever slept with?
No, not me. But I'm the only person she's ever been with.
But how about you?
No, I mean, people have told me, yeah, you're big, but that's never been a problem like this.
I'm a big boy. Hey, Bobby, remember it's lubrication.
I've tried. Trust me, I've tried everything.
She been checked out to make sure there's not something structurally going on with her, sis?
Well, she's in the medical field, so, I mean, yeah.
Then she should know she should get checked out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you what she does in the medical field. She's the one who puts the cotton in the top of the vitamin pack.
Wow.
Hey, where the hell that? Where you been all my life? Play that one again. Put that on loop. I play that in my car on the way. Where'd you get that, man? Some caller. Okay, but let me check time real fast. It's 11:49 and 55 seconds. That's 10 minutes and 5 seconds away from the top of the hour.
So there may be some true anatomic disproportion.
That's right.
Maybe lubrication, maybe just fur.
Let me tell you something, ladies. You use that penis excuse, penis too wide for me, hurting the vagina, and there's a 20 in it for you every time you bring it up. Each and every time. I don't care if I got to run down to the ATM naked. You're getting yourself a nice, crisp deuce every time you bring that up in front of the ace man. All right, Ben, let's hop back on the phones there. We'll talk to John. John?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
John, you're 15 years old. What's your problem there, bud?
Yeah, well, in the past, I've had a lot of psycho kind of girlfriends,
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong, or so I'm, like, attracting them or something.
Yeah, could be breathing. There's a lot of psychos out there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, you're 15 years old.
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about it, okay, brother? You'll get along just fine.
All right.
Got a long, long life ahead of you unless you get wiped out in a car accident. It's 11:51 straight up. It's 9 minutes away from the top of the hour. I'm Ace Carolla. There's a good partner over there, Dr. Drew. Did I tell you guys that the fabulous rock band Lit will be in here coming up? Also, another rock band, the Stone Temple Pilots. STP, for those of you initial fans. They're going to be there a little later this week. Right now, we're going to hop back on the phone. Again, checking the time. 11:51 in 25 seconds. 8 minutes and 35 seconds away from the top of the hour. Straight up lightning around, Timmy. What's up, partner?
Yeah, my question is, I masturbate while I'm sleeping, and...
Good, it's a time saver. Wish I could figure that out. I can't hold down a job and wagging off too much. But you take care of it while you're sleeping, nice.
Yeah, but I have a lot of roommates, and my girlfriend's pregnant, and they come in to check on her, and it would be kind of embarrassing, for them to see me do this while I was sleeping, and I was wondering if there was any way I could stop it.
This is on the bogus.
Yeah, I don't believe you either. Sorry there, Timmy.
You don't believe me?
No.
I'm straight up telling the whole thing.
All right. Well, here's how you can stop it there, Timbo. Squeeze one off before you hit the hay. That'll take some of the wind out of your sail. You can dream about Vietnam like I do instead of sex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that memorable tour of duty you had.
That's right.
You rarely talk about that. I'm surprised you brought it up.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Let's check the time. It's 11:52 and 35 seconds. That's 7 minutes and 25 seconds away from the top of the hour.
I have
Midnight, the witching hour. You want to bring it up?
to show some of his who he is.
That's right. Lay my cards on the table. Let me tell you what I got on the table. 4 aces, brother. Let's go.
Did you do anything you were ashamed of when you were in Vietnam?
What's that?
Did you do anything you were ashamed of when you were in Vietnam?
Yeah, I did take out a few villages. I think in my third tour, I was on a minesweeper in the Mekong Delta. I smoked out of a human skull, but I don't want to talk about it. We got Hotback on the phone, so take one more call. Drewski, you want to pick one up there? Yeah, let's speak to Noah. Noah, you're 17 years old. What's up there, brother?
No, it's on.
Noah?
There it is, Noah?
Noah fell asleep right in the middle of the lightning round. Hold on a second there. Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph, you're 22 years old.
Right.
Do you constantly lie to people?
All the time.
How do we know you're telling the truth about lying, brother?
I knew you were going to say something like that. No.
Well, it's the kind of joke Ace Rockola would make, so it's apropos. Let me check the time real fast here. It's 11:53 and 40 seconds. That's 6 minutes and 20 seconds away from the top of the hour straight up. Joseph, maybe you're just insecure. Maybe you think that people aren't going to like you the way you are.
I don't know. This has been going on since I was a kid. I mean, it's just something like the people actually have this, like compulsive liars or something.
Yeah.
I lie literally for every goddamn thing all the time.
All right, where should he go? Well, it would make one hell of a salesman. Hold on a second. Joseph, what do you do for a living? Maybe I can turn lemons into lemonade.
No, I'm just a student, that's all.
All right. All right, Drew, what's he do? Real quick now.
You need to seek help. There are behavioral ways to help manage this.
No, you get a little. He's a student. Go to the
Student Health Service.
Go to the nut. It's the big building shaped like a nut. Go on in. Ask Mr. Squirrel. There should be a guy in a life-size squirrel suit that's out front greeting this. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Well, maybe the night was more memorable than we had initially anticipated. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night. Again, Lit and Stone Temple Pilots a little bit later this week. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
He is a world-class dick.
Well, now. This is Loveline. The stuff expressed on Loveline is not necessarily discussed with the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. Loveline is music by Ann Wilkins and Gold. Now, please enjoy these birds.